have a nice little sit down here. Oh, so today is the 3rd. That's all I know. It's either Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday. Been out here since Sunday, and all we did was bring our basic gear. We have been having to forage, fish, trap, hunt everything we eat. I ran out of coffee. I only brought enough coffee for 5 coffees, and I brought enough Gatorade for 1 Gatorade per day. That's the little packets of Gatorade because it gets pretty hot down here in Florida, and without something falling out, it's just the little Gatorade packets. So, been bringing those. Now, food. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that is a minnow. We have been unsuccessful on catching large fish, but our minnow traps have been producing 20 to 30 minnows per trap, and that's per day. So I cooked mine up. I did eat some that were raw, which are on the video that we're making out here. I don't recommend doing that. After I did that, I realized how stupid that was because here in Florida, a lot of stuff carries parasites. I mean, I've caught fish that actually had looks like worms in them. So that was like really dumb. So cooking everything is a good idea. And it makes it taste better. So I do have some tea. It's actually pine needle tea. Let me walk through here, guys. So like I said, we got the pond back there. That's actually a lake, and it does have a name, but I'm not revealing that. Campfire is down there. We've been getting pounded left and right. Bad, guys. Thunderstorms like crazy. It's been ridiculous. But I got the tent in the background there. So when we first got here, we were in the tent. I spent all day today working on this. All right. So let me give you a nice little walkthrough here. Those logs down there, those logs are going to be our raised bed. I'm either going to build them up some more, or we're just going to do that. Now, you can build raised beds either way you want to. I've seen them where people use tripods, like those there. Make tripods to raise the bed off or put a post in the ground. I've done those, shown that. Simple, easy, large log. Lay your beams across it and lay down your needles and leaves and whatever. So right now, I went ahead and stopped today, but as you can see, we are working on waterproofing. It's not even close to being done. I just set 2 up there before I finally just about gave out. I was like, you know what, that's enough. All this stuff is being cut from, let me scan here. As you guys can see, this is a burnout zone. They burned all this out a while back. All right. So I'm not destroying nature or anything like that, because if you can see here, all I'm doing is picking up nature's trash. Now when I build this, I'm scraping all the bark off, as much of the bark of it as I can, because that old charred bark on all these pines and stuff, when it rains, you get black streaks all over you. Like all this stuff here, I've got to pull these and debark them. Luckily for me, the process is actually pretty easy. I just got my head hung up in that tree. So, all this stuff though, all these cuts, was done by a handsaw. That's that Corona handsaw that a good friend Jeff sent to us. I've been using the crap out of that thing, and it's been holding up. I mean, even those logs, I cut with those. I think I timed the log about 6 minutes. Not bad. All right, let me sit down. Oh, before I fall down. Actually, my arm is freaking tired. I'm ambidextrous, so I use both hands. And sawing all day with the right arm, switching over to the left. The last bit I was using the left arm. All right, I'm getting in the chat here, guys. I do apologize. Joe Morgan, good to see you. Northern Girl Hobbies, how you doing? Foggy Mountain Man, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Sweet Tea, how are you doing? I'm glad you survived the storms. Yeah, but I'm serious. I read your comment. I get connection out here, which I'm glad I did because we've been having a lot of spammers on the channel trying to sell the Bitcoin crap. They always wait till I'm doing if I'm announcing I'm going to be away, doing a video, then they all hit me. And they'll have a whole-blown conversation with their fake accounts. And I'm just like, boom, 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 right one after the other. And names I've never seen before, but they're having a full-blown conversation like they've known each other all their lives. Oh, yeah, you have to go to so-and-so's website. Yeah, it's spammers. But I've been dealing with that, so I was able to catch them. The thunderstorms, we're going to have some more tonight, even though it looks decent. It's been raining on and off all day on the ground. Hold on. There we go. In the tent. And that thunderhead busts right over you, and you can actually feel the percussion off of it. That's when things get hairy. It really does. Sorry that it's a little jumpy, but I'm trying to hold my cell phone. Cherokee Survival, good to see you. Klingon Princess, good to see you. I probably mispronounced your name. I do apologize. I'm trying to scroll through here. I got my glasses. All right. A-Rod, good to see you, man. Oh, I haven't seen those spammers. Yeah, usually I'm pretty good about catching them as soon as it happens. Give it a while. I know you got your own channel there, and they'll go to your old videos. So make sure you leave your notifications on as a YouTube creator on all your videos, so you know when someone's texting and typing in, because they'll go to videos that were almost 2 years old, and they'll just unload this whole spam stuff on. And you got to be careful, because if you're not telling people that if they click on a link and they're going to be redirected, you'll get in trouble for it. And there's a big YouTuber I watched the other day. He's going to lose his channel. He's got like 10 million subscribers. But because of that right there, they'd come in, do all that stuff. They even make fake accounts underneath his name. Yeah, it was bad. Jeff, are we still alive? Yes, Jeff, I am still alive. I'm way behind here. I was just showing off the shelter I'm working on back there. Because I brought that Corona saw that you sent us. Thing's amazing, man. It's not even dull yet, and I've been using the crap out of it, man. It's a freaking amazing saw. Oh, good old pine and pond water. $76 degrees here. It's not here. It's about 82. 82 here. It's been in the 90s. It's just freaking bad here. It's like great camping. Yeah, it's a great camping spot. I am actually really enjoying myself out here. One of the reasons I wanted to build a shelter. Sorry, guys, I'm going to step out of chat for a moment so I can, kind of do the YouTube thing. All right, one of the reasons I want to get the shelter up back over here is because we're doing an outdoor survival video, a whole camp out trip. Sleeping in a tent, yeah, technically it's considered survival because you're in a tent, but I want to get away from that. I want to show how to build a shelter. Now, the shelter here, it's been taking me a while. I've been working on this thing. Basically, my day is this, and I think I'm going to retitle the so what is it? WTF? That quote, the WTF quote. Water, traps, firewood. That's my day. As soon as the sun comes up, I'm awake. It's just the way it is out here. It's just freaking hot as hell. Getting water, starting a fire. You got to check your traps all the time. I know by law I don't have to check my traps for 24 hours. But in survival, you need to be checking your traps all the time, because all it takes is you get lazy and not go check it, and Mr. Fox will. And coyotes. I don't think there's any wolves over here. But yeah, you'll lose your game. Not cool. All right. So back in chat. Gene W, good to see you. I didn't see you step in. Brilliant. WTF. Yeah, I was sitting thinking about it today. Just done me. Okay, I sat and stewed for a very long time trying to figure out something really cool to sound, and that was the only thing I could come up with. But I mean, is sorry, I don't want to drop my phone up underneath there. I've been able to have fire. Yesterday's fires, as soon as I got a fire started, it started storming like crazy. But I was able to get the fire going, and I had enough coal bed, and I was able to keep the fire going all night. Up a lot though. But once I got enough coals going in our fire pit last night, even with those massive thunderstorms we had, all my wood I put underneath the wet wood. As long as you're gonna get it, it'll burn. So that's the main thing. I had to make sure I had fire going. Now I got ways of making fire. I got a barrel rod. I still get part of our emergency fire starting kit. I still have that. I mean, I've only used it two times so far to start 2 fires. I mean, the thing has its uses. But that is that. I got my little phone charger over there. I'm gonna sit back over here near the smoke because the mosquitoes. Actually, let me grab some green branches here. I got this down here because I'm actually going to wind up weaving those in, so get tighter weave on our shelter. But stuff works great dealing with mosquitoes. Even if it's just pine, the smoke alone does help. Now there's other trees, mesquite trees and stuff like that, which is a lot better for mosquito deterrent. But I don't have fire. Grab some more wood. And if anybody's walking around the woods now, or a helicopter, I don't know what's going on. We keep getting disconnected. My apologies, everyone. Hopefully we're connected. So our food is going good. 3 traps in. So I mean, I've been mostly eating minnows. The frogs I've gotten, they're not bullfrogs, but they are frogs, and they're not very big. But to eat grasshoppers, I have not had to eat grubs or worms this trip. So we got to step up. The minnow trap really was the ones that we made in that last survival video. I got 3 of those in. They do really great. Our turtle traps are not producing anything. Those out because they're kind of funneled in. But that's it. I mean, really. So that people know that pine trees are edible as long as you're eating the correct part of them. It is not pine nut season. Let me get it underneath here. It's not pine nut season, but let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's a tree right here. I forgot the actual term for this. All right. So you see where I was skinting this back? This right here is going to heal. As long as you don't go all the way around the tree, you'll be okay. You won't kill it. But so what we're doing, we're taking all the bark, outer bark, off. There we go. And what we're looking for, let me put my hatchet up, is this right here. Let me go and peel that up. See this? This white, fleshy. That's the inner bark that you want to go. How you know where it's at? If you hit hardwood, and I know pine's not hardwood. Pine is a soft wood. I understand that. But let's see if I can get this on film here. If you hit the main wood of the tree, you've gone too far. But that right there, That's what you're looking for. That right there. Now, Native Americans used to take this, they used to make flour out of it. They dry it up, pound it down, and make flour. Early pioneers use that, and they substitute the flour 50-50. I mean, it's not bad. It does have a, and it's not real, I mean, it's fibrous, but it's not diet out here.